Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another foundation review. I think this will be the last foundation review for a while. I'm even bored of them. I thought today we should try the new Dior Forever matte foundation. So as you know, I've been trying more natural looking foundations and illuminating foundations, but I still do like now and again nice matte full coverage foundation for a night out, you know, somewhere where my face in dark lighting looks really flawless and it doesn't look cakey. So this foundation is really for combination to oily skin, and that's not my skin. But I feel like the technology in making foundations moved on so much that most of them I can work with. So what do they say about it? This is the iconic long wearing formula, which gives flawless and even complexion with velvet matte finish. I would agree with that, and you will see it when I'm applying it. But it also has something in it that's supposed to tighten your pores. I don't have many pores. I have them in obvious places, a bit here, and on my chin. I don't know, you must notice when I do makeup, I have these two huge craters that actually nothing will cover. So the longer you use it, the more your pores will be tightened, apparently. It also has SPF of 35, which is quite high. I wonder though if it will give you a flashback. This is not important to me at all. I'm not a model. I don't get snapped by paparazzis, so I don't really care if it gives me flashback or not. It says medium to full coverage and stays flawless for 24 hours. Well, we'll never know because there's no way I'm gonna stay up for 24 hours to test this foundation. But I would agree that it gives you medium to full, because I at first thought, oh, it's a matte foundation, will be really full coverage, but you will see when I was applying it, it definitely has a good medium and you can build it to full. It says the skin texture appears tightened and refined without mask-like effect. Yeah, I would agree. It doesn't give you very much of a mask. It is matte foundation, but quite natural as matte foundations go. You know, it doesn't give you that real mask like a doll face. So it says that it works like a skincare cream. It has pansy extract, which is a hydration booster. That's what made me buy it, because it says it is, you know, matte foundation for oily to combination skin. But when I read that it's got something that hydrates your skin as well, I thought I will try it. So the pansy extract, it's a hydration booster and protects skin from drying, and it also has rosehip extract, protects skin from external aggressors and reduces appearance of pores. And of course it says it's best for oily to combo skin, and it comes in 36 shades. Now the color coding has changed a bit, so mine is in 2W, which is too warm, and that used to be the 021. So I will insert here as well. I've pulled out from internet like a chart that gives you the old numbers and what's the equivalent in a new one, although the 2W didn't really have an equivalent, I think, in that thing. But anyway, yeah, so that's all what they say about this foundation. Let's get straight into the demo now. Okay, so first I'm going to apply my Laura Mercier Radiance Primer, because this is matte foundation, and I think this foundation is more geared towards combination oily skin, which that's not what I have. I can get a bit oily on my chin and forehead, but we will see. So I've prepared my skin with the skincare, and I don't know if this video is out yet. It might be already out, how I prepare my face, my skin for foundation. If if that video is already out, I will link it here. If not, it will be coming soon. Okay, so again, mine is in 2W. Should we do just one side first? And I'm taking too much. I'm going to use Makeup Geek brush. What brush is that? Foundation stippling brush. I'm just gonna try it with that and see if I like it. Oh, that has really good coverage, people. Let's take some of it on my neck. That is looking very nice, actually. Let me see how it applies with my artist brush. Not as good, which I'm surprised because most foundations apply very good with this brush. I prefer the stippling brush with this, but let's do this side with the beauty blender. Oh no, too much. Too much. You don't need much, it definitely has a lot of coverage. Yeah, it goes on really nicely with the beauty blender as well, but you get a bit more sheer coverage, obviously. Normally that's the case with beauty blender, as the beauty blender is damp, so a bit of product is bound to sink in. I've got breakouts. I wouldn't say that this is, you know, full coverage. I mean, like here, I can see my redness still. I'm going to apply a bit more, because if I was using foundation like that, I want my face to be really, really flawless. So I'm going to carry on with the brush. Yeah, just like bouncing the brush on works really well. I feel like this foundation dries pretty quickly, so maybe do it in sections instead of putting it all over your face, because you have to properly buff it in. Okay, it definitely looks like makeup. You know, it is much thicker, it's got good coverage. It doesn't feel heavy or anything, but not very tacky. I didn't put much under my eyes because that is too thick to put under my eyes. But yeah, it looks nice, especially from a distance. From a distance looks very nice, but close up you can definitely see that you have proper foundation on, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me put the concealer on. You know, most Dior foundations that I've ever had, I've always liked them. I also have a sample of the Forever Luminous, but she's giving me completely wrong color, so And to be honest, I knew bored a bit of my foundation reviews. I think this is going to be last foundation review for a while, unless there is something amazing that will come out again. But I think I found a couple that I really like now, and both of them are drugstore. Okay, and I'm going to just set under my eye. Okay, yeah, like from the distance, like talking distance, if you were talking to me, I'm sitting about that far from the camera, it looks really, really nice. But close up, you can definitely see that you've got makeup on, but that's fine. That's the whole point of full coverage matte foundation. So I suppose this would be something that I would use, not like for everyday daytime. It would be something that I probably would use on a night out. Not that I go so much out at night, but if I did, also I think for filming when I'm doing my videos, because obviously, you know, that close to me, so it looks quite nice. But I don't know if I would wear it like every day, you know, it might look a bit too heavy, but to be honest, it doesn't look heavy. I don't know if it's because I've been lately using different foundations. You have a look. You can tell when the foundation is quite heavy when, can you see the line here? You can see the, do you know what I mean? That like it emphasizes the line. We will see if you will gather anywhere, because obviously I will come back after a few hours. I have high hopes for it, for its staying power. I would like to see it not moving anywhere. What I would probably do if I dust this with a bit of powder, at the end of it, when I've done all my makeup, I probably would spray a bit of Fix Plus just to add back a bit of moisture, just because I have, you know, normal to dry skin. But I don't have like dry patches on my face as such, so I don't see it sticking to anything. I just think that you will start looking funny around here. I've got that feeling. Anyway, I will see you a bit later. Okay, so I've done my makeup. I actually filmed it, so you will see that soon, or maybe you've already seen it, I don't know. I've been recording just video after video. I am lost myself. So yeah, so I powdered lightly with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I sprayed slightly with the Fix Plus, and it looks nice. It looks very nice from the distance. It's very even, nice coverage. I like the color, actually the color really suits me. So this is what it looks like. So far it hasn't gathered in any lines. It emphasizes a bit this line here and here. These are like my worst two lines, but so far it looks really good. So like I said, I will be back in a few hours and I will check in with you. Okay, my lovelies, I'm back. Again, it was probably about 6 hours. It's 5 o'clock now, maybe it was a bit longer. Let's have a look. It looks really good. It looks just like it did. Again, my chin is worn off my chin, but I think every foundation wears off my chin. And like I said, let me zoom in. Like I said, I can see it here and here. It just gives me that big crease. And yeah, it's broken up on my chin a bit. And here I've got lately really dry skin around my nose, and that definitely emphasized it. It's all, look, stuck to my dry skin, so it will definitely stick to dry patches. quite dewy on my forehead, but that could be, you know, I always spray my... That is really annoying now. Oh my god, I have to pick it off now. Anyway, also I'm thinking, because you know the spring is coming, it's been quite warm actually lately. I wonder if my skin is changing again a bit into a bit more oily T-zone, because I've noticed that my forehead is getting more and more dewy these days. Now I really like this foundation. Definitely it hasn't changed, hasn't just broken up a bit on my chin, but I've told you my chin, but that makes me think, you know, if you have very oily skin, would it stay on all day, or would it break up for you as well in your oily places, you know? So I don't know how matte it is on a very oily person, but I can tell you that as a normal to dry skin person, I'm quite happy with this. It hasn't made me overly dry, you know. It looks nice, it looks very nice. And also remember, I put couple of layers, so if I just put one, it probably would look a bit better. I wouldn't have as much coverage, but it maybe wouldn't break up as much. So yes, I definitely like this foundation, and I probably will use it a bit more when it gets warmer, when I will get more and more oily in my T-zone and sweaty. That will definitely be handy. I really like this foundation. Now I really want to try the dewy one as well to see what it's like, but I have the wrong color, but I might just try it anyway. Okay, my lovely, so thumbs up from me for this foundation as well. So this is the first out of 3 high-end foundations that I actually like. If you want to check out my other foundation reviews, I have a playlist. I will put it somewhere here. You can click on it. I've got a huge playlist of foundation reviews, so you can go and look through it. Maybe there is a foundation that I've reviewed that you are interested in. But from me, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and stay fabulous. Bye.